Hi everyone, I'm Daniel. Welcome to my channel. Today the topic will be the name of the chapters in Quran. Who named them? Muslims claim Quran is from Allah, from God. Everything written in Quran is from Allah. The dot, every letter, every word. Now, every chapter in Quran has a name. But are they named by Allah? Muslim scholars claim that some chapters have two names. I believe this is another cover-up by Muslim scholars. Before we go any further, let me give you the names of the name of the several surahs or chapters that have been changed or have two names, quote unquote. Al-Mu'min, that is chapter 40. It's also Al-Ghafir. Chapter 111, Surah Lahab, it is Al-Masad. Surah Barat is also Tawbah. Chapter 41, Meem, is also fusillat. Chapter 76, Surah Dhar, is also Al-insan. Bani Israil was the real name from chapter 17. It is now just called Surah Isra. And also chapter 94, Surah Inshirah, now sharh, and so on. My questions are, first, were they named by Allah? If not, who named them? If yes, why some of them have two names? What is the purpose of giving two names? Muslim scholars say some surah were named by Allah. Some say they were named by Muhammad. And some say they were named by the Sahaba. And some even say they were named by both Allah and Muhammad. So it means some surahs were named by Muhammad, some surahs named by Allah. So they're like co-creators, kind of. If Muslims claim Quran is from Allah, the name of the surahs have to be from Allah. If the names from human or from man, then that's one aspect only. One aspect is not from Allah already. We're not even talking about the content. We're just talking about the name of the chapters, the names, that's all. If you look online, the answers are not very satisfying. They don't really answer the questions. I'll show you one of the answers from aboutislam.net. The answers is this. The majority of Muslim scholars agree that names of the surahs were based on revelation. This means that it's either from Allah, that Allah sent Gabriel down with the names of the surah and told the companions about them, or Prophet himself was guided to name them. And then revelation came in support of the name chosen. So this little strange, but anyway, I will go on that later. The first of these two opinions is adopted by the majority of Muslim scholars who are specialized in the sciences of the Quran. As Jalaluddin Al-Suyuti says, it has been proven that the names of the surahs have all been given by means of tawqif, or that's a divine guidance. So divine guidance was the base. The names was revealed by divine guidance or tawqif. It is from the book Al-itqan fil Ulum Al-Quran, volume 1, page 147. This still the answer from about Islam.net. This is even proven by many hadiths that mention the names of the surahs as we know them today. For instance, An-Nawas ibn Saman narrated that he heard the messenger of Allah say, on the day of judgment, the Quran and its people who used to stick to its teachings will be brought with Surah Al-Baqarah and Al-Imran preceding them. This is from Sahih Muslim. And then Abdul Rahman ibn Yazid also narrated that he heard Ibn Masud saying, Bani Israil, Al-Kaf, Maryam, Taha, Al-Anbiya, this chapter 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, are among the early surahs that I have learned by heart. This from Al-Bukhari. This shows that surahs of Quran were known by the same name during the lifetime of the Prophet. And it was the Prophet who gave them the name based on revelation he received from Almighty Allah. Now, they say Gabriel was sent down with the names of the surah. This is crazy. Why? Because Quran was sent down verse by verse, or a few verses at a time. It's not the whole Quran was sent down at once, or the whole chapters. The whole chapter sent down at once, verse by verse. Can you imagine Gabriel telling Muhammad one verse, or two verses, or five verses, and then, yeah, by the way, this from Surah Al-Baqarah. There is a problem. And when Gabriel go to different chapter, let's say Surah chapter 41, Surah Fusillat, and then, yeah, by the way, this Surah Fusillat, no more Baqarah. That's a little bit impossible. It's not impossible, but that's very confusing. And those proofs presented by the website about Islam.net are not really proofs at all. Because the people quoted from what so-called proofs were from hundreds of years after Muhammad died. Jalaluddin al-Suyuti was born in year 1445. Muslim ibn al-Hajjaj was born after year 815. And Bukhari was born in year 810. Muhammad died in year 632. This problem I mentioned a couple of times before. Muhammad died in year 632. Now, Imam Ibn Jarir at-Tabari, who was born in year 839, state, the surahs of the Quran have names that were given to them by the messenger of Allah. If you read the answers from islamka.com or about islam.net, the answers are not answering the question. But they will give you these names, Al-Suyuti, whatever the name is. If we think about, if we check the background of these people, they were born hundreds of years, even several hundred of years after the death of Muhammad. But then, after giving long explanation, they will end it with their mantra, Allah knows best. That's it. That's the bullet that kills the question. That's how they end it. Allah knows best. In my opinion, these names of the surahs were from people. Depending who is in power, they change the name of the surahs. If they didn't like the name, they change it. Allah has nothing to do with the name of the chapters in Quran. That's why, if you dig it, if you ask the questions, if you dig it, the answers are very confusing. And that's all from me. To those who are confused and to those who are not confused, God bless you all. Have a nice life.